Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast. It's your girls, Miss B and
Kita.
Hey girl,
Hey,
what you doing?
never listened to this podcast.
What podcast?
The 415 podcast.
Yeah.
With Miss B
And Kita.
Oil. I got you. So
That's
somebody
what she said.
yours was made fresh.
Y'all know when I got mine. She said she was making it for her coworker. Good.
Not much.
When y'all see this, it's Wednesday, but it's Sunday when we're recording, and it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, Kita.
Thank you.
How you
Appreciate it.
feeling? How's Mother's Day weekend so far?
I slept. That's all I did.
Sound like a good plan.
Didn't do nothing much. Ain't nothing much to do.
Relax, refresh, recharge. Cool. That's what's up. Anyway, we already know like there was supposed to be like this Mother's Day special according to Verzuz. I didn't feel like it was a Mother's Day special because the DJs that was up there, DJ Spenderella and DJ A1, decided he wanted to do a turn party playing music that wasn't, in my opinion, respectful and appropriate for a Mother's Day special. He want to play twerking and all this other stuff. That's not what a lot of us wanted to hear. That's my personal opinion about it.
I didn't get that. I was turned.
I ain't like it.
I
Every time he came on.
I didn't know it was I guess I wasn't paying attention to like the whole. It was supposed to be Mother's. I mean, I know it was Mother's Day weekend. It's supposed to be whatever.
Roses.
But yeah, Verzuz. But I thought he did a good job. That's what I thought. That's what I mean, both of them did a good job to me. So
Yeah, I'll go maybe Spin. She had a couple, but yeah, I was looking for some more like old school, like real, smooth feels. I did not want to come to a party. That felt like we was getting ready for a 2 Chainz or a Snoop or a rapper battle. I just didn't feel like that was the appropriate list for a Mother's Day Verzuz.
yeah, I really feel like after watching A1 and Spinderella, have they done a DJ Verzuz yet? I ain't talking about so they haven't done a DJ Verzuz. I think they should do one.
I mean, everybody's been talking about that. Everybody's like D Nice, but I mean, should he even be in it?
No, I don't think D Nice, but I think somebody else. Like they should do a DJ Verzuz. Because last night I was A1. I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, yo, I want to go to the club.
No, but he was whack because his transitions suck. He is not good with transition. Like you can't just stop in the middle of the song and then go to a song. No, it needs to be a smooth. Like if you are a fan of like for real, a fan of music, like you know what it's like to have that bomb transition, like maybe a song sampling like the beat from way back, and then they kind of like fuse together. Like he just didn't do it. It was more like a kid doing it. Like he turned off this song and then he's like, I want to play that song. And they just didn't gel, in my opinion. I just was so done. Like it just reminded me of like Teddy Riley's like Extra Hype Man. He was doing too much with that tight ass jacket. Like why are you bouncing around? Like what is going on? It was just too much. Yeah, it was too much. Like it was too much. So no, I wouldn't want to see him because he couldn't take on some DJs. I feel like he wouldn't be able to stand. I just can't see.
No, I'm not saying. I ain't saying that he's like
he ain't it.
top 5 or something. I'm just saying
he can't see no what's the name? That was doing the battle for was it E40 and
I didn't see E40's Too Short. I didn't see them.
Yeah, there's so many hot DJs out there, people that, don't even know their name, but when like they got some dope DJs out there, and I just feel like DJ A1 is not in my top. Sorry. Like, I'm from New York, people are like Funk Flex, but I don't even like Funk Flex. He talked too much. I hate talking as DJ. Sorry, y'all. I'm pissed off today, so y'all gonna hear words. I don't like talking as DJs. Like, play the song, stop talking over the record. Nobody want to hear where you was at when the song came out. Nobody cared. Play the music. We gonna about to go to a commercial anyway. So just let the song ride. Then you want to keep starting it over from people be waiting for their moment to like be a singer in their car or at home or whatever they at. You keep starting it from the start. It's like, yo, you taking the whole freaking feel good out of it. Like, yo.
Yeah, anyway, I do hate when DJs do that. That should be
Funk Flex always talking smack. He always like, yo, none of these DJs can see me. Like, yo, nobody is even checking for you. Like,
is he still around?
Yes. That's why I don't listen to 97. On my nerve. Anyway. So yeah, we can have a DJ battle, just not with a DJ A1 or Funk Flex. I'm sorry. That's just me.
And that's gonna be the main one they get.
And I'm not gonna be watching it because ain't nobody got time to be hearing some talking DJ. Like, yo, play the music.
That's gonna be the main one they get. Funk Flex, just because you don't like them.
DJ, I think his name is Scratch. Yes, DJ Scratch.
Oh, DJ Scratch, yeah.
Scratch Vision. Yeah, him. Listen, when he did Method Man and Rep.
Oh yeah, that was.
Listen, he was lit. Like, I can deal with him. There's there's so many dope DJs out there. There's this one out in Florida. Can't remember his name, but he's dope. Hell,
DJ Sophia is good.
Yeah, man. Her little she be getting it, and the twins.
I haven't caught their set yet.
Them girls, them twins, they got some moves. Like, one of them is like really talented with like the turning around the body and doing all that stuff, motion, like, just skills. Like, it's either you got it or you don't. Now, if we want to really do this, like, yo, bring in DJ Diamond Cuts from Philly, female. Let's do it. There's another one. Another girl.
I honestly thought they was gonna have 2 female DJs last night. That's what I thought.
It would have been nice. I felt like, because just A1 just didn't. Why was he there?
Because probably that's I spit all over the place. That might be who they wanted.
I think that was Candy. I think that was Candy DJ. That's what I think.
Oh, he might be the DJ when they go on tour. I don't
know about that guy, but listen. The other thing that got on my nerves, like, why did Brat have to jump on the white couch? Like,
because it's Brat.
There was mad room, and I just felt like it was. I get it. They all had on black, so it wasn't nothing. But it's just in my mind. I'm like, it's a white couch. Like, you just gonna jump on the couch. That really, it turned me off. She was so winded.
It was her song. I mean, that was
she was so winded. But whatever. What else didn't I like? Because there's a whole lot I didn't like last night.
One thing I didn't like, but I'm trying to give her grace because we don't know what was going on. Coco attitude had me like,
hell no.
Get your life together.
No, everybody knew this was happening. I don't care. Check that mess at the door or don't show up. That's it. Or put on a fake face.
I was like, yo, what is wrong with her?
Let me tell you, she was mad shady, mad stank. Like,
what did she say that was shady? Because I must have missed a lot of shady moments. What did she say?
Let me get to shade later. The stank part, this what took me out. Candy really wanted it to be like a kumbaya. Let's get together.
I did see that.
She was like, yeah, let's come down. Come on, we just so far. Let's sit on the step. Man, that daggone photographer or videographer, whoever, listen, funny. Because soon as Candy said, let's go sit on the step, Lily, Taj, all right, cool. They cut to Coco and the face that she made. It was like Nene.
Yeah, her face.
All the memes
face
came out, all the gifts, like, yeah, I swear it was Nene like all day. Like she was just high and above everybody, was sitting on the steps. The steps is white. Okay. I would rather Brett sit on that or stand, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have literally just kind of took one for the team and just sat there. Everybody was trying to come together and you just was mad standoffish. Like, why? This is a big moment because there's not a lot of female groups around. And y'all still together. So it was a huge moment and you just seemed like you didn't want to be there for your group. You really was taking that lead like to the next level. And
Taj and Lily could not leave her because it made it look even worse.
But let me tell you something. Because if you ever watched a show, Taj, what was
Coco was the main one all the time.
No, but not about the main one. I'm talking about every time there was an issue, it was always around Coco.
Right, always.
And who had to always try and fix it? Taj. Always in the middle. I feel like a Taj all the time. Like, dang.
Even before they break, Taj said, "You think you can do this note? You think you can do it?" I was like, "Damn, what you mean? She ain't gonna do the damn note either." Like, girl, this is what you here for.
First of all, like I got so much to unpack. Like this is the episode. Shady business. Like this is it. Shady Verzuz. That's what we call Shady Verzuz. That's it. Stank Shady Verzuz. There. Episode, I think this is 143. I think. 4. Okay, 144. There you go. So, like, I don't even know where to go. Okay.
Like I watched the entire Verzuz, but I missed all the shade. I guess I was in the moment of music. That's all.
Well, no, I think the way you was watching Verzuz is the way you watch movies. You ain't got to be looking.
No,
I gotta see every moment. So this is why I'm always like, if I miss it, if I go to bed, whatever, I gotta rewind because
that's what I'm saying. But like when I watch, when I watch a movie, I pay to detail in the movie, every detail. No. But last night when it came to music, I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm interested in music. I don't care. And then I was looking in the comments and they kept saying Shekinah kept saying stuff, and I'm like,
I ain't see Shekinah, but everybody was up in there listening. So should I go to Shady now? Or should I say?
Yeah, because I want to know what the shade was about, child. All right. I missed it.
So they was well. Let me go to Shady after I say this, because the first thing that was just wrong is Xscape came out like swinging, like off the rip, came out swinging. Did the Clark sisters? That's how you do Clark sisters, okay? Faith Evans, take note. Faith Evans, take note. At DMX's funeral, I'm still pissed off at that. Like, ugh. But anyway, so they came out swinging. They was singing.
It's my living in vain.
Yes, singing. They stood up. That's the key. They was standing. Standing, not sitting. Okay. They say you're supposed to stand, you sing better when you stand up? Okay, anyway. Because your diaphragm. Okay, come on. I'm not a singer, but I know stuff. Okay. So they standing. Now it cuts over because that was the intro. I don't even think that was the first song. That was just the intro to bring, they prayed. Come on now, they was praying. They like, come on, Latosha and Tamika, them sisters, listen.
Tosha, I'm gonna tell you something. Tosha is so pretty.
Yes,
that's a gorgeous girl right there.
Yes, come on, chocolate. But like that was the intro to Verzuz, right? So I don't know if you saw this guy, but he was literally taking tally of.
He kept saying 1-to-1 presentation.
Yes, that guy.
He was on it.
That guy was on because I was like,
he was like, I didn't count Candy songs because it wasn't with the group. I didn't count this because it wasn't with the group. I was like,
man, I got a lot to say about that too. So now this is the start of Verzuz. So Xscape got to do their jank, then SWV do this. Xscape did that because I forgot what they opened up with, but they did
the Clark sisters.
No, they did another one. I felt like. Because I don't think it went from, maybe it did. It went from
Clark sisters and then SWV
to Coco's song that she didn't even open her mouth. They didn't stand up. This is the thing. Like the chat was going off because nobody stood up.
On SWV side.
You just got here. What are you sitting for? Because before you walked in here, I'm sure you were sitting. What's the problem? Taj, you got on the shorts. Everybody talk about your legs.
Child, honey, Eddie George, can you come? Eddie George, can you come help me with my legs? Because baby, them Taj legs are nice. I ain't even gonna lie. I said,
They look great. Like, yes. So they came out. I was looking at Xscape and then I was looking at SWV and I was like, yo, SWV is wide and thick. Okay. They thick over there. Came out like Coco was to the side. I said, well, okay. All right. Lily. But again, none of them stood up. Everybody's pissed off because you holding the mic, but you're not even singing. What's the point if you gonna go like this? Like, what is this? So it's like Coco's stank energy rolled over to the whole group. Like Taj was, Taj is Taj. And then Lily, I feel like Lily be the one that be like somewhere else sometimes.
You're like, well, I ain't got time for it. Right. You always have that one member like, this ain't got time for this.
Like, whatever, shrug shoulder. But Taj is the one that's trying to pull everybody back so we can be a group. And again, I identify with Taj because I feel like I'm always trying to pull people together and I'm sick and tired of doing it. Like, energy drain. Hello, come on, move the toxic. Let's go. Anyway, back to the thing. So everybody's sitting. Ain't nobody singing on SWV. That's the problem. So fast forward, because the whole first half was trash to me. Because
for SWV or for everybody?
For everybody. Because, like, yeah, Xscape came out swinging, but when it got to like their second time, they was just like Tiny. You didn't catch Tiny? Tiny was stank too. Who she looked at like this? I said, oh, who she mad at? Because I thought she was rolling her eyes at the DJ. I was like, good, because that's how I was feeling. Like, bouncing around with that tight ass jacket. Mm-hmm. So the second, third, fourth Xscape song, that like Tasha was trying to do, what she wanted to do because she was ready to be ready. Candy, I don't care if Candy voice. I don't. But Candy just was trying to get everybody to just get on up. Mm-hmm. And it just wasn't happening. I think it literally took her down because she wasn't getting that. Like it's like,
right. It's a celebration. Nobody trying to celebrate.
It's a lot of work to like. It's kind of like in church when the praise team get up, mm-hmm. and the praise team is trying to get everybody in the zone because you know how Black people, when they in the car with their kids, what they saying? They cursing them out before they walked in the church. Okay, mm-hmm. That's just what it is. They get in the church. Praise team is trying to work everybody up, get them in the zone. You know how much work that is? Ain't nobody standing up. Ain't nobody staying. Ain't nobody.
Like Pastor Kearney always say, you got to come with your cup already filled. Because if you wait for the praise team to fill your cup up, honey, they're gonna be tired before you even get it. Before they,
baby. So that's what I'm saying. Candy was done. She done tried how many times to get them to come up, stand up, sit on the daggone stand. Nobody want to do that.
Right.
So yeah, the first half trash. So before like it went to intermission, because I said this intermission better be a pep freaking talk. It better be like the coaches, like they do at the football games when they look like trash. 0 the first half, getting mm-hmm. freaking fumbled and all this other crazy stuff. I said if they don't have a whole pep talk and a wardrobe change, because clearly she was uncomfortable, Coco. Okay, she was doing too much. Mm-hmm. So before they went off, there was a song that I think they said Lily sang really well on or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Coco said, Shady Coco was like, yeah, so now y'all know everybody can sing lead. I said, when I tell you the face she made when she said that, and I went dead to the chat and I just was like, yo, Shady McVille.
Who was she throwing shade at?
Lily. It was kind of just saying like, I'm the leader of this group. I'm the one, I'm this. It like, yo, it was so uncalled for because it just went real.
No, but Lily got her back though. When they came back and they was talking about throwing them legs up and Lily was like, oh, I smelled something.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I'm like, somebody had Doritos. What y'all had? Doritos. Yeah. But that was a shady drink. When she said that, it's just like, really? So I was already turned off. When the minute they sat down on their first song, I was turned off. I mean, and it's like, you don't have to, You don't have to sing, but this is how it's been. So we expect it to go the way it's been going. Period. Like the only one I feel like that probably would have did this would be Keisha Cole. And she already did verses and she sang. Although she came in hella stank.
And late.
Yeah. I mean stank. So I'm like, okay, Coco, you another stank one. Okay, fine. All right. Because remember the Brandy
I
and
don't understand why she always gotta be like that. Like if I don't know what she I said, maybe she was uncomfortable in her clothes. I don't know what was going on, but
my thing is like, yo, this is a big moment.
Because she didn't change up until she changed them clothes.
I'm trying to tell you, it was a pep talk because again, Taj and Lily have to always go through this. They know this. They always got to go through this.
But why? She's a grown woman.
Child, I feel like it's attention seeking. That's what I feel like. Like you got to make sure that it's kind of like Nene, man. Nene always want to be the one to shine. And when she's not shining, it don't work for her. Everybody got to love Nene at the same time for Nene to work. It's just that's how I see it. I'm saying like from the reality show. Like,
but Nene wouldn't even at that stink like Coco did. Like, no.
Ma'am.
She know how to
Ma'am. You sure? You don't remember when Nene slammed that laptop closed when she was in the middle of a whole interview? And they were still talking to her?
But that was the reunion, honey.
But still, everybody
knows. That's how they act.
But you're supposed to be turned on at the reunion.
But this the reunion. So at this time, they get to do what they want.
Versus reunion.
Listen. This is a reunion. They get to do what they want now because they at home. So you can't tell me I can close the door. Close the door. Anytime I feel like it, you can't tell me nothing. What you gonna do? Come to my house? You can't come to my house.
Don't they get paid to go to the reunion? And don't they need to be 100% fully participating?
Hey.
So you playing with your money. The queen that say
she ain't never fought. All she did was close her laptop.
Child. All I know is it was just like to me it was Nene vibes. Like it was straight Nene vibes.
Coco was just it's always on her.
Oh yeah, man.
Always on her.
That's why I keep saying
even from the show, always Coco. The girls want to do something. How Coco gonna feel about it? It's always about
so you don't see this Nene like thing. You don't see it.
I don't see how Nene is more cooperative than Coco. For me.
What show was you watching? What show was you watching?
I think because it depends because even if okay, so like the last season that Nene was on, right? Even though she don't like Kenya, she was still there. She even tried to talk to Kenya and everything. But once Nene is the type of person, once I keep reaching out and trying to do what I can, after you slap my hand so many times, that's it.
But Nene do it on her terms though. And when she feel like it. When other people try to reach out to her, she don't want to have anything to do with it. So it's just, again, her terms. But we can agree to disagree.
I think everybody on that show is on their terms, basically. Everybody is on their terms.
I think some people better about like pushing things to the side and just like.
I mean, Candy of course is good at pushing stuff to the side and like, okay, whatever, it's whatever.
But yeah, Coco. I mean, look, just again going back to the reality show. I just remember, man, like all the BS. Like, yo, dang, Taj, how stressed out she was always, like trying to put this thing back, and it's mad exhausting to have to be the middle person
all the time,
all the freaking time, dealing with so many freaking personalities.
Sometimes you just gotta
Chad. So fast forward to now intermission, right? Because I'm like, I'm cooking. So I'm like, I already turned it down. Like the first half, I was just not, I tweeted, I said, this thing is so boring. And I actually searched and everybody was talking about how boring it was. It was
few people say it was
so boring.
I don't know why I can't ever see your comments. I be trying to see if I gonna see people that that I'm friends with. I be seeing my old celebrities. I want to see y'all. Shit, I want to see people. I want to see
That's gonna
people
actually
I follow.
respond, right? That's gonna actually respond. And it's crazy, like in every versus, I never see you. I see like one or two people that I know, but I don't talk to like that on a regular. So it's just so funny. And it's like, it sucks because the whole like way live works on Instagram is trash, because if you try to comment or reply to somebody, you can't see them, like you don't get the ping until you get out of it. And then you see, you're like, dang, I missed that comment. I didn't even see that. So it's annoying because it's going like this.
Right.
And I hate them stupid hearts. Like turn that. I also want to be able to turn the chats off. Like,
I was like, I can't do like Facebook and turn them chats.
I was like, sometimes Instagram is annoying. But intermission came. Intermission was over. Listen, the whole flex different. She got on sneakers now. She got on them J's.
And a sweatshirt.
A sweatshirt. Hair is different. Mm-hmm. Because to go back to the first half, the way she kept slapping Taj with them dang braids, and I felt like she was doing it on purpose. And it's like she was kind of also trying to hide behind them dang braids. She just had whatever she had going on. She should have checked that mess at the door. Like there's things like the show must go on. That's the line. Mm-hmm. Like today, I'm not in the best mood, but the show is going on. You can't even tell how mad I am. Only Keita know that because she saw me before we got on. But I'm pissed off. But that's the thing. I'm not the type of person, because I really, really, really wanted to vent on Insta, Facebook, but I'm not that person. I vent in my journal. That's how I do it. I go like that, or I write a note to myself, put it in an envelope or something like that. That's how I do it. Or I call somebody. But today I just don't feel like it. The best way for me today is to just be like shrug shoulders and keep it moving, because the minute I keep trying to give it energy, it's gonna keep staying in. So I'm like shrug shoulders. I'm done. That's it. So Coco, you should try that. Shrug shoulders. Cut that shit off. Pissed. So intermission's over. Outfits have been changed. Pep talk has been had. It was like kick in the doorway. Like, it was Mary J. Freaking energy. I was like, oh, here we go. Bitch, I had to turn that J up. Like, I said, they have arrived. They wasted a whole hour and a half of the 450,000 people that's in this IG, because people also watch it on Triller, so you don't know how many people's over there. And then you got people on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Child, listen, they came down the stairs, came out swinging like they should have in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And when I looked at that chat, listen, everybody was on the same wave. Essence. Essence is funny.
I kept seeing them last night too. Mm-hmm.
Essence was funny. They said what they said. They had me dying. They said something to the effect of like, oh, okay, so somebody had a conversation.
It was got me all night. Everybody kept saying, somebody need to get them shots. Somebody need to get them shots.
When Lily said she-rock.
He said something. What's that she-rock? Nigga, you know damn well they ain't called no she-rock. You know it's called Ciroc. Stop playing, girl.
I was weak, literally. And that's funny. That's funny. And then I'm looking at Candy because, watching the show, Candy don't drink. Candy don't drink. Candy don't drink no alcohol.
You're right. She don't drink. They had Pepsi though.
Yeah, but she don't drink no adult beverages. And I can't remember why. Yeah, she always talks about it. And I can't remember why. I feel like maybe it has to do with like family or something like that. But she just doesn't drink. So
even at the opening, she didn't have one of those drinks.
Candy don't drink.
Wow.
There's a few of us that can do it. At moments when you need one.
I mean, damn, I never.
She always says it on the show. Huh? See, that's why I say you don't be really watching like I be watching. When I watch them shows, I be like, hold on, let me see the eye roll. Wait, man, hold on. Like the whole shebang. Yeah, she don't drink. And to this day, I really want to figure out why. But I mean, do I really need to know why? No, she just doesn't.
Everybody don't have to drink.
It's like people who don't eat red meat. Okay. It's a choice. It's a preference. It's a whatever. So, yeah, that was a shade. That was a stank. Taj wanted to be a rapper.
She got her chance last night.
Come on, I want to know what Method Man.
I was like, okay, Taj, you better get it, girl. Here's your moment, girl. You better kill it.
Look, I want to know what Method Man to Cal. I want to know what he had to say because look, I felt like the whole kit, their choreography was on, even though it was a little two-step, but still,
right.
They kicked at the same time. Bees, they did. It was just like they came together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Tiny, her hair was cute.
Tiny looked cute last night. I ain't gonna lie. She was a little cute last night. That's okay,
Yeah.
Tiny girl.
Mm-hmm. But I was just wondering
something was going on
with her voice.
Something was going on with her, and you could tell a little bit like she was just not. She was there, she was in it, but she was like she was out of it too. Like again, she got a lot of shit going on. So
right, and she was
but
like,
she still brought it. She was still there.
She was like the way, and it could be because they really couldn't hear what each other was saying.
Yeah, they couldn't hear. They was like, "What is that?"
Because Coco would say something, or Lily would say something, and then Tiny would say some stuff like cut them off. And I'm like, was that?
They couldn't hear last night. They couldn't. They kept saying it like, "What y'all say? What?"
And I think that's why Candy kept trying to get everybody to come together because again, it's like we're all sisters, like we're really all friends.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we so far? I don't even know what the stage, whose idea that was. To be, like that's the first time.
Verzuz.
That was the first time it's ever been that far away.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, like Method Man, they had benches. They was like mad close.
But they didn't even sit in benches, girl. They was around each other the whole time.
I know.
Method Man was like, "Oh, you can take that mask off." He was like, "Yeah, I can take the mask off." Yeah.
He's like, I'm so used to it. But my thing with Redman, because I've been wanting to say this, why he got that same damn mask? I'm like, can somebody get him a new one? And the one that actually like really saves and prevents and protects, like not that come on, it's just a shirt.
The gator mask. He probably got a whole bunch of them in the same colors. You know,
to be
at this point, it's preventing. I mean, because I got a few of them. I got black, blue, black, and gray. I got
studies will tell you that thing ain't doing too much because if you can still smell people's breath and still feel the wet or whatever. Yeah,
I use mine for the motorcycle helmet. That's what I use mine for.
Yo, that's funny. But like, yeah, last night, I don't want to call it epic because it didn't feel like that. We lost the whole first half. It came together too late for me. Like, they should have been turned from the start. Because I'm glad I didn't get hyped because there's a lot of people saying, I was so hyped. I've been ready for I think I put the hype to the side because of the Teddy Riley one.
Yeah.
From that moment, I said, I'll never. Because anything could be canceled.
Brianna and Elle.
Yo, when they had to reschedule, I was mad. I mean, pissed. So, I don't know. It wasn't epic for me, but week was cool.
You said week?
Week was cool.
Because at first I was like, what are you doing? I'm going to ask you to change up the song.
Yo, all the comments were saying that. Like,
change the song up. I was like, oh, okay. Like, don't come change this shit up on Verzuz. Like,
what's wrong with acoustic?
No, we didn't want acoustic. We want studio version.
Well, don't they do that at live performances? Don't they
I don't
always
care. Nobody wants the acoustic sound. Nobody wants the new version. Give us what we asked for. Give me what we asked for.
Remember they did that, I think it was with Martin Lawrence. I think that was Martin. They did like, it was way back in the day. They was on a, I don't even know what it was, but they were all sitting on like these high, like stools or whatever. I think it was Martin. I feel like it was Martin because I saw a clip last night. And they had the part when they was like, I get so weak. They had kind of changed it up. And when they did that weak and it was like in sync, like all together, yo, it shut people down because it was dope. But they did change the way they were singing.
I mean, but it was the same beat. It was the same beat. It was the same beat. I'm not saying you can't change the way you sing the song, because I know what you're talking about. Because when I get so weak, blood starts raising. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But when he hit the guitar, I said,
not the guitar.
I said, nobody asked for the Spanish guitar today. What are you doing?
Not the Spanish guitar. Oh man.
I mean, it's cute. It's cute. But we didn't ask for that.
But yeah. Versus.
And then, you know, Mother Candy had to bring receipts to the verses last night. I said, honey, she about to let y'all know she is in the bag. And I didn't even know she did Ed Sherman's song.
You didn't hear her when she said, that sound like a check to me. She didn't do Ed Sheeran.
No, because that's what Tiny said. Tiny said, yeah, that song too. We own that song too.
Well, I think they was, in my mind, what I gathered from it was, because remember they said, excuse me, they said, yeah, this song has been pretty much sampled by so many. And I felt like they was like, look, oh yeah, play that other one. Because this is another one that's kind of playing it. And then when she said, that sound like a check, it triggered in me the Robin Thicke Pharrell issue with, and Robin Thicke with Marvin Gaye. I was like, is that a lawsuit getting ready to brew?
No, I don't think. I took it when Tiny said, yeah, with that song. When she said, yeah, that one too, we on. I thought she said it was on, they did both of them songs. I'm
about to go look it up right now.
I don't even know the name of it. I said, damn, Candy be in the bag. She don't play the games.
What is the name of that song? Candy. Let me see, because I don't know.
People fall in love in different ways.
It says, so No Scrubs, she and Tamika, they co-wrote that. And then, as you may recall, okay, so I was right. If I'm reading this correctly, according to Bravo TV, it says back in 2017, Kandi Burruss earned herself a songwriting credit on Ed Sheeran's Shape of You after similarities were heard between that track and TLC's No Scrubs. So she said, that sound like a check. Somebody didn't call her and ask if they can use that.
Just like Mother Mariah got on these honey, somebody had sampled Mariah's song, and somebody was like, somebody asked Mariah, I think they came and said something about Mariah has 24 hours to respond, and Mariah tweeted, you got 24 hours to respond to my lawyer.
Pull out the big dogs. I saw something the other day. It's not related, but it's still music related. I saw something that somebody posted about Eminem, like, I guess, bashing Michael Jackson. And instead of Michael Jackson coming back as you know, with a diss or whatever.
He bought it.
He bought Eminem's catalog, and now every time the song gets played live, Michael Jackson get a check. I said, if he ain't never
the check.
Oh, you want to talk smack about me? Oh, I'm gonna go buy your stuff and get paid off of your stuff when you sing your stuff. That's how you do it. That's how you kill them right there. Take a page out of that book. But yeah, that last night I had a lot to say. If you hadn't noticed, that was.
Listen,
I don't even know how long we've been up here. Long.
I'm like I said, SWV came back. They came back. They redeemed themselves, and then I think that's what the energy was just off. They made Coco made the energy off for everybody. And then after they came back, then it was like, all right, now they want to bring out the microphone stands.
And now she want to look, and then she want to hug everybody now.
Did she hug everybody?
Everybody. When it was when Candy's so funny. At the end of the week, all right, y'all, we're gonna close out the show. It ain't
Candy
over.
Said, ain't no closing out. Well, this ain't over.
Yeah, we got another song. It's not we go last. I said, Candy. Because we all been waiting for understanding. And I was like annoyed.
No, but wait, before we get to understanding, Tiny song. Honey, and let me tell you something.
Tonight? Is it tonight?
Yeah. Honey, don't folks in Atlanta, don't bring
it back.
Everybody bring it back. Bring that back. And you look at the comments saying the same thing. Bring it back. And then you hear, and then as I get to play, Tosh said, well, shit, somebody go.
Yo, but Tosh was already talking to Spin like, yeah, play that.
You heard Tom when they brought the song back, Tosh said, well, shit, somebody need to do something for our shit.
That was funny.
Well, y'all family deep in here tonight.
Yeah, and I'm trying to understand, like, how did Atlanta get home court advantage again?
Well, I think almost everybody's in Atlanta. Almost, Lily's here. Everybody, Xscape is here.
I thought Coco was back in Virginia though.
No, Coco don't stay in.
Yes, she do.
Okay, so yeah, Virginia Beach, right? Coco, I keep getting her and Taj mixed up. Taj is where?
Texas, I think. Yeah, Texas.
I don't know. Atlanta just been the hot spot for Verzuz.
Hot spot for a lot of things. Say that.
Hot spot for Verzuz that in New York.
Chat.
Well, since they've been doing it, the bringing everybody together. But I was
remember the Patti LaBelle, that was in Pennsylvania, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was in Pennsylvania. I think, but get back to tonight. So I don't think Tiny wanted this. I don't know if Tiny had. She said, "Well, dang, A1, the one song that I am on, you will just cut it off."
And it's funny that she said that because I'm like, if you gonna talk about the song, like at least get your voice together. Because I felt like I don't know.
I don't know,
I don't know.
That was the song. I ain't even gonna lie. Then Tasha got on her. I was like, "Come on, Tasha, you better."
She was like, "Rocky, tell me you love me, Rocky."
I said, "Ooh, honey."
Wait. Let's talk about Tamika, not Tiny, the other Tamika. Talking about her daughter business. Candy, now you share it.
You just sharing too much. You're sharing too much. She said, "Oh, all right, I'm sorry."
Okay, Candy, you take it now. Take it, Candy. Say, oh my gosh, y'all too much. It is crazy because I think that to a lot of people, probably like being live is not really live. There's no audience, so it's like it's just them, and then their family and the audience. But it's like a million of us out here like listening and taking notes, ready to go daggone tweet about it. Speaking of tweet about it, and it's Mother's Day, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but somebody's dragging Miss Felicia Rashad
For what?
on Twitter, but they really dragging Claire Huxtable. Okay, this lady Lisa Tomallage, or whatever her name is, talking about Claire Huxtable knew. Everybody on set knew that Bill Cosby was a sadistic rapist. Da da da. She knew. I said, so now you want to blame a Black woman?
What they got to do with her?
Nothing. She was his co-worker. She was there to do a job. And that was to be a mother to some people who don't have a mother out here. Because a lot of people look to her as a second, third, or fourth mother. I'm sorry. But for you to drag her.
And for one thing,
let me read
you
it.
don't know if you sit beside a rapist or a serial killer. You don't know what they're doing.
Child.
So you can't say she knew. She didn't know.
Where the paper at? Because I wrote it down.
We're talking about Felicia Rashad here, honey.
I wrote it. This is what the lady said. Lisa Talmadge, Talmadge, says Claire Huxtable was an enabler of the longest and most prolific drug rape predator in U.S. history, Bill Cosby. Everyone on set knew he was a sadistic predator. Everyone. 75 women drugged and raped by Cosby, and he got away with it because of enablers. So she's an enabler. That's what the lady said.
First of all, what you're not going to do, you're not going to come with Felicia Rashad.
Let me say, them people the way.
Not going to do.
Child, all I know is like Claire Huxtable. I was like, oh, everybody saying Happy Mother's Day. I went up in that and I said,
is she going to do this on Mother's Day?
When I saw it this morning, she tweeted that an hour before I saw it. I said, today though? Today.
You tried it, honey. You tried it.
Not it.
Not today. Not today.
Because I just watched her being a great mother when Vanessa went down to Baltimore.
Having big fun with the Richie.
I saw that Friday night. I was hollering. It's like the perfect episode because she literally showed, you know what? I don't care what y'all say. Claire Huxtable, great mom. Felicia Rashad, come on, somebody. Nope, we're not doing that.
Leave the Huxtable family out of this, okay? The Huxtable family.
Everybody was like, oh, Claire Huxtable is a fictional character. So how are you going to say Claire Huxtable? How are you going to start off the message Claire Huxtable? You know what? That's fine though. We know who she is. Ain't nobody talking about Camille. And this is the 415 podcast with your girls.
I'm just saying though, nobody was talking about her at all.
Because I tried to go and find messages or, statements from her and I nothing. But yet they want to go to the show, wife.
They ain't even his real wife.
But they drag in Felicia Rashad.
Don't come for don't listen, honey. Don't come for Claire Huxtable.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to.
This lady is still doing her thing. Hell, I'm mad. I'm mad that Felicia Rashad starting to take these roles that's tainting her Claire Huxtable.
Yeah, because I don't like her on This Is Us, and y'all know I love This Is Us. But her character on
This Is Us, I don't watch the show. I don't watch it.
Yes, she is on there.
What season of This Is Us?
Child, we deep in there.
Like what season?
I don't even know. It's so many of them. We deep in. I don't even know. But it's been a lot of seasons.
Is she Sterling K. Brown related to Sterling K. Brown on the show?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
She Bethany mom. And that whole relationship, baby. When she entered when I found out that she was going to beat him up, I said, "Oh, this is us, y'all. Let's do it. Like, yo, like there's been some great moments. And listen, like me want to just go and slap Felicia Rashad. Like, dang, like why are you acting like this?
So she acting like she did on Black Box.
Think of a mother who kind of hides behind being jealous of their kid.
See, that's what I don't like. I can't.
And treating
I don't
their
want to
kid.
see her. I don't want to see her in that light.
I know, and treating their kid like they're not, you know, special. Or you're not proud of them. It just kind of backs you, the child, into a corner, because there are a lot of grown people still in a child mindset because their parents have done them so wrong when they were kids that they never got delivered, and some of those parents have passed on, and they still walking around like this. So in this last episode, they finally had that conversation that really wasn't a conversation. It was like they shared something, and that was the conversation that needed to be had. And they had a moment where they ain't never hugged or nothing, but the daughter leaned over, put her head on the chest, and then Felicia put her head up here, and then Felicia did like this. And I was like, girl. So yeah, Felicia Rashad, no matter what you play, you always gonna bring it. That's it. Them Allen sisters.
Listen, I knew they was trying to tank Felicia's image when she was on Empire.
Oh yeah.
When she got on Empire, I said, "Oh Lord, she done schooled the baby."
All went in. I think I stopped watching after that.
Yeah,
it just got dry for me. It got real dry.
Yeah, I didn't watch after
when the oldest son started going left. I was like, I can't. It's too much for me. I can't do it. But yeah, so this is a long episode, but we just did the breakdown of Verzuz.
We never did a breakdown of Verzuz. This first time.
I know. I think because I was pissed off yesterday. It was a free ticket, but I was mad. Yo, it was a whole free ticket. And like before we close, I want to say this. There was this girl on Twitter. I think she actually works for Twitter. And she was like, Coco was like, look, I read the contract, and the contract said I only got to sing when the Doritos moment come up. So she was like,
right, because she only sang when the Doritos fan
moment.
I was like, damn, that's when she started to sing. That's like,
so it was like kind of like, you know what? I ain't getting paid for this, so I'm gonna give where I kind of probably am getting a little check out of it or something like that, or where there's a contract and agreement,
out of it, or just everybody prior to them, because everybody else that's been up there since the beginning.
Maybe they get a share.
They're getting shares.
Yeah, okay, but I'm like, they didn't get a check for coming up on Verzuz. I don't think that.
No, I don't think they get a check, but they get something out of it.
I think it's just a share in the when they decide to go public, because I'm waiting. Chat. But yeah, I thought that was a funny little message, because she said, I ain't singing nothing. I'm on that Dorito thing. And what, Lily, why we ain't got no Doritos?
Lily, like, I'm hungry.
I say, I'm so done. But yeah, that it wasn't epic for me. Sorry, y'all feel different, but for me, it was kind of like, oh my gosh, they finally got to week. Yes, thanks.
And you know what? I'm so mad. I hope I didn't miss it. Did they do it My Little Secret?
Yeah. Dang,
I missed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was I doing? Something I ain't had no business doing, probably in the bathroom. Dang, I was waiting for that song too. They did it after they came from the break.
I can't remember, but they did it.
Damn.
Yeah, because they was talking. Because you think about like as a kid listening to this stuff, you just was shaking your head like we was really singing this stuff.
Yo, when they did Downtown,
Right.
Listen, as a kid, I used to be thinking like, oh, we're going downtown.
Exactly. And that's why Lily was like, we ain't talking about going downtown, midtown.
We talk about downtown. But the kid, I'm thinking, shoot, I don't know, downtown. Hey.
Jamming. And then you look at that like now, because a lot of people were saying the same, because this is what we grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, I don't think I remember them coming out first as a gospel group.
SWV?
Uh-huh. And I think it said 1980, 88. I said, dang. Mm-hmm. Gospel group. I said, really? No idea. And then they became like this big R&B.
Because I think Coco was added to the group, wasn't she? Taj and Lily knew each other already.
I don't know. I need to get that backstory together. Somebody said there's a... Somebody said they did an unsung. I never understood what an unsung was. Is it just saying like stories that have never been told? Is that what unsung is?
Basically, you go into the background of who they are and how the group got formed, and
things
their
they
career.
Don't talk about. Mm-hmm. I think I need to go find that unsung, because somebody was saying something in the comments. Be going like so fast. You're like, dang. Yeah. And if you try to scroll back down, it don't even move no more. After you scroll down, them things don't go up. You're like, all right, so now I got to be stuck looking at the same comment. Now it's not moving. And then don't let IG just have too many people in there, because then it start freezing.
Right.
You ever try to type and it don't let you type?
Mm-hmm.
You type a word and then it close out.
And then I was mad last night because after they came back, it was lagging. Like,
mm-hmm.
I didn't get that. Are they singing? And I'm like, is she singing? And I'm like, what?
People was like,
it was a delay. It was a delay in it.
They said they was lip. Is it lip syncing or lip singing?
Lip syncing.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Yeah, that makes sense. Lip sync to the words, right? Yeah.
No, it was a delay on my end from what I seen.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't messing with this phone. I ain't gonna be like this all night. So I put that thing on the TV. I was just like, whatever. I need
to go get me an HDMI so I can start watching them.
Well, if you got,
I don't have that one that has the Instagram on it.
You got on your phone. You can cast it to, if you got a smart TV, you can cast it to your TV. All you got to do, download SmartCast or Smart Things for Samsung. And you can cast what kind of TV you got, Vizio? Or yeah, you can do that. Yeah, because even on Triller it said that you download Fight TV and you can stream it. Cast it from your phone to the big screen.
Okay, if they do another verses, I'll do that. They ain't talk about another verses yet, so.
Well, let me say this, because they did talk about it on a little flyer. It said May 8th. Mm-hmm. They said was supposed to be somebody, and then May 9th was supposed to be a Mother's Day special. So I'm like, who's performing today? Because the flyer has 2 dates, May 8th and May 9th. And I'm like looking at the calendar.
I didn't even catch that.
I did. I went back and looked for it, and I actually put a comment on there too. Ain't nobody say nothing back though, because they know they messed up. Actually, I got it right here. Yep. How I do this now? You said turn my screen down. You heard me turn my screen down? Look, y'all. Look. Right there. May 8, May 9. That's what it said. So anyway, it's your girls, Miss B and Keita. Right now we just talking to talk. You close this
out.
What
the hell is Fight?
I think it's part of Triller app. That's where they had a lot of stuff streaming. FITE.
Child, don't be a music line. We don't see, honey.
Yep.
Maybe I could. I don't know if I could. I don't know. Maybe I got to upgrade my TV.
Now, you should be able. All you gotta do is go to Google. Google, how do I stream or cast from my Samsung whatever phone to this Vizio or whatever model TV, and Google will tell you how to do it. Trust me.
I don't buy TVs, huh? That's the same smart TV I had for a couple of years now.
Look, as long as it's smart, that's it. You can do it. It's so much you can do. there's phones. I mean, there's TVs where you can just go like that and a tap, and then it stream.
See, I ain't got time for that.
And I think my TV does that
Mm-mm.
because I just bought me one, you know, and I was just like, oh, do that, but I ain't try it yet because I mess around and hit the screen and then break it. Then I ain't trying to. But anyway, Keita said this is episode 144. So, episode 144, the stank and shadiness of Verzuz.
The breakdown.
That. Keita, close us out.
Well, guys, you know, because I forgot to say it, you know, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Then make sure you can get all our videos when we come out. Okay. Until then, it's your girls, Miss B and Keita.
Yes. Bye.